Hello and welcome back. So previously we had discussed about the exceptional handling classes. The same we are going to handle today. Like previous class we have discussed about the keywords try, catch and throw. Those are all we have discussed. So today I am going to discuss about the templates in exceptional handling, how we are handling the templates in exceptional handling. But before going to the templates, there is a small topic like rethrowing an exception, so that I would like to share with you. And I would like to explain that rethrowing an exception topic. So here we go. Okay, so what is the topic today? Rethrowing an exception. So this is the topic today. So what is rethrowing an exception? The name itself represents us rethrowing. Again we are throwing. Why we will rethrow this exception? Why we are rethrowing this exception means, if the catch block cannot handle the particular exception, when the catch block is not going to handle that particular exception which is caught, you can rethrow again whatever the exception it has caught, but the cache block cannot handle that. So because of that we are again rethrowing that exception without assignment operator. So previously if we are having any assignment in our any assignment operator in our previous catch block, but in the next catch block we are not going to take any assignment operator and we are going to handle that exception. So that is the rethrowing an exception. Okay, why? Because the exception, rethrowing exception, because the exception has already been caught at the scope. So where is the scope there, the exception is already caught, and it rethrows out to the next try block. If the exception caught at some try block and then again it rethrows, so therefore it can handle by catch block again. So that is the reason the rethrowing an exception is one of the topic. Okay, so any catch block for dynamically and dynamical try block have an opportunity to catch the exception. So for that I'll so for so for that I'll just display the like I'll just display a image like what is the diagram. I'll just show you a diagram of rethrowing an exception. Just see that. You may think we may say it as a syntax also. Okay, yeah, this is the diagram. This is the diagram I would like to show you. So see, first we have, like, we can say it as a nested try block. Also we can say it as a nested try block. We can say it as a nested try and catch block. Okay, nested try and catch block. So see here, first we have a try, and inside the try again we took one more try and catch block, and again this try and catch block is having one more try and catch block which throws an exception value. This throw is again rethrowing. This throw is again rethrowing that exception. Okay, which are in argument. So for this, we should not take any without any assignment expression. Okay, without any assignment expression, we can take it. Take again the block. So for this, I would like to show you again an example. Okay. So here we go, the example. So just see carefully. So now I'm saving this as how, what is the name I can keep, like retro dot cpp. Yeah, done. So now I'm going to execute this. No errors. Then yeah, see. So this is the output you can get. So inside the one, so whenever these try block cannot handle this exception, then the outer block, this is the inner try catch block and outer try catch block. Whenever the inner try catch block cannot handle the exception, then the outer catch block is going to this throw keyword is going to throw to the outer cache block. Then these can handle whenever it cannot handle, but here it is going to handle this inner block and also the outer block. Okay, so when I am writing here some, yeah, so this is the example for your try rethrowing an exception. Okay, and next the topic is templates. The next topic is templates. Yeah, this is the next topic. So what is a template, why we are using templates, and how many types of templates are there, what are they, how they are going to function, all we will see in this session. Okay, so firstly we have to know what is a template. So what is a template is nothing but the template is used in the situation where we need to write the same function for different data types. So whenever we want to write the same function for different data types, at that time we will use this template. For example, if we need a function to add two variables, okay, the variable can be an integer, float, or double. So for this purpose we have to write one function for each data type. To avoid writing the same function for different data types, we use template. Okay, and we can also say it as a template is a blueprint. Okay, so we can say it as a template is also a blueprint for creating a function. Okay, so these template is are of two types. So what are they? First is function template, and next one is class template. Okay, so we are having two types of templates, the function template and the class template. So I hope you have understood what is a template. The template when we are using the same function for different type of data types. Okay, so different, when we are using same function for different type of data types, every time we no need to use the function, every time we no need to use the function, instead of function taking function every time for all the data types, like for different data types every time taking the function, instead of that we'll take the template. Okay, so for this, what is the syntax? So this is the template syntax, we can say. So template, inside the template we'll have a class type. Okay, so class type is nothing but the class name with class keyword with a class name. Okay, and return type, if necessary we can take a return type with the parameter list, return type or a function name with a parameter list. Okay, so this could we can write it as a below. Okay, here also we can write it. Return type means like we can say int, whatever it may be, right? And function name, so whatever the function name, like class name, here we are taking the same, consider as our function name. Okay, so this is going to be the syntax of what? Template, function template, not a simple template, it is a function template. Okay, and we are having two type of function templates, that is the function template and class template. So for this again we are going to see an example. Okay, ready to be. Yeah. So here I'm taking the class name as t something, like whatever it may be. Okay, then again some is a function name. So just now I have shown you the like syntax. The first it is return type or else and later on followed by the function name, and within the parameters we are going to take. Okay, so this is the function template. Here we have took the function name as sum. Okay, rs is a variable. Okay, in this rs we are going to handle, like we are going to perform some fun functionality, that is n1 plus n2. Okay, and then again return. Yeah, I'm taking the integer variables which is holding values. and again I am taking k is equal to, okay, c is equal to sum of a comma b and k is equal to sum of I comma j. I'm sorry. So here you can see that this like a comma b is having holding a data type of int, and the variables I and j is holding the data type of long. Okay. Yeah, done. So now I'm going to save this. No errors, run. So see, it is handling both the data types. This function, the same function like sum, the only one function we are having, that is sum, that only one function is handling two different type of data types. So for this, we are going to template. We are going to take the template as a blueprint. Okay, so it is acting as a blueprint for creating the class or a function. So I am taken the template and then here followed with the class name, and here this class name is considered as a template name. This T is a template name. We cannot say it is a class name. Of course, it is a class name previously in previous examples, but now it is a template name. Okay, as just now I said, instead of creating the class, we are using the template. Okay, and T sum like so I took some function in that parameters also have took, and adding these whatever we are adding, that result is going to store in rs is nothing but result, in that way I have took. And then main function, in main function I have two different type of data, that is, so two different data types, that is int and long. So int is having some values that is going to add and store in the c variable, and long is also having some values that is going to add and storing in the variable k. Okay, so these again I'm calling function here, and this is a calling function, I'm calling the function sum. So this whatever in this it is going to return. So we can say it as actual and formal parameters. These are the actual parameters, these are the formal parameters. So in place of n1 and n2, a and b is going to store a value and b value. So what is n1 here now? 10, and n2 is 20. So the result is 10 plus 20, that is 30. Yeah, see. Okay, so this first value is 30 and next value 11, and then something it is there 11 and 22, I think. Yeah, 11 and 22. So for that I got the value 33. So this is how we can use the function templates. And also we are having not only the function templates but also the function templates with multiple types. So overloading the function templates. So these are all the topics we are having. Now we are going to see that. Okay. Yeah, now we are going to see the function templates with multiple types. Okay, function template with multiple types. It is nothing but previously we have seen like template class T or something, whatever it may be. We have seen like this. So now multiple type means here we are going to have two templates, multiple templates. Class T1, yeah, right. So this is what the function templates with multiple type. So the same functionality whatever we have discussed previously, the same functionality works for these also, but we are going to take the two things and we can add two parameters in the function. Like previously we have added only like sum is equal to, like that sum is equal to a and b c. See, when we are saying C, the sum of integer numbers it is going to print. Here we can say C and D some other value. We can take C and K. We took C and K. So both at a time we can print. So that is known as the function templates with the multiple type. So I hope you have understood. So this is for today's session, and for tomorrow, in the next session, we are going to have the class templates. Till now we have seen the function templates. As I already said, the templates is also of two types, that is the function templates and class templates. For today we have seen the class templates. In the next section we are going, so function templates, and in the next section we are going to have the class templates. Okay, I hope you have all understood. Thank you, and please do subscribe and like the video. Thank you.